Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a sophisticated futures traders tutorial. So I'm going to be using 3 trading indicators here to show you continual trading opportunities during the day. 3 different trading indicators which are 3 totally different strategies, but when combined together during a trading day we can get lots of trading opportunities. So this is copper. 12-minute time frame for copper is very good. What I want to start off with is we've got a harmonic pattern form. So forget the red butterfly. The red butterfly pattern did not complete in the automated completion zone up here, so there was no short trade. However, we did get a bat pattern with a D pivot completing just inside that automated completion zone here. It's coloured in green. We're looking for a long. Quite a tough entry strategy here. But what we want to do is we always put a zone between the A and the C pivot and bring that along. But helping us with that, a totally different strategy, the xBratAlgo, which relies on 12 points of control for a 6-star buy signal, 11 points of control out of 12 for a 5-star signal. So coming away from this D pivot, we get a 5 and a 6-star buy signal here on copper. This is backing up the harmonic pattern signal to go long. Very simply, we've got 2 totally different strategies telling us to go long. We're going to need to go long just above this A pivot here. That's our entry strategy. I'm going to put that in big 4 and green there. So this is our entry strategy here around about 34210. Okay, now once we're in, we're going to use the manager to manage this trade. So the manager is this green ribbon here. Okay, so as long as this remains green, we stay in this trade. So right now we're in this trade. It has moved from entry 239 ticks. Now, are there opportunities to add to this trade? There could be, using the Elliott Wave indicator suite. So what we have with the indicator suite, we're looking at, we've got a histogram here, which is the oscillator. We've got a false breakout stochastic, and then we've got the wave count put in there and the probability pullback zones. So let's talk through these, because there could be an opportunity to either add, or if this pullback happens and takes the ribbon to red, we would take our initial profit on there. So the false breakout stochastic, you see these yellow dots here, here and here in the overbought. That denotes a really strong bullish trend. So what we need to do is be patient now to see if this false breakout status finishes, and during a wave 4 pullback the stochastic comes back into the oversold zone. It's like an elastic band then. It wants to return to this overbought false breakout motion, if you like. So it want to return. So that gives us that probability that a 5th wave trade is going to happen. Now, the software will continually put these pullback zones in. You see here we had a little pullback zone here, and we traded to the 5th wave target zone. Okay. Then the price action just continued, and Elliott Wave rules, one of the simple rules that the software follows is, if that wave, that 5th wave here, is longer than the original 3rd wave, it gets reprinted a 3rd wave. So big move. Now what we're waiting for is, does this pull back into one of our probability pullback zones? It will print a wave 4 if it gets into the green zone. If it finds support in the green zone, which actually is a really strong support and resistance zone here, see these tips and touches here? This is the scenario that we should be looking for now. We're in a great long trade. We're still in the trade. But what we need to do now is monitor this. If this comes back down and the ribbon turns red, we get out. If it doesn't turn red and we come back to test this support, this green zone is an 85% probability it will turn back around when it does to go and hit the fifth wave target zone, which is what we're after. The amber is 80%, the red is 75%. But remember, we have to get that false breakout stochastic, that stochastic crossing down in the oversold zone. So if that happens, we get support in one of these three pullback zones, we can trade the fifth wave. There's two ways to trade this. If this ribbon has not turned red and it starts to move back away again, we add to our position. If the ribbon does turn red during this wave 4 pullback, we're going to take our profit because we don't know how deep this is going to go. We haven't got a crystal ball. Then if that support is found, we just trade again. Okay, so very, very simply, using some of our tools to trade really complex trading strategies makes them really simple. Going back, bat pattern completes in the automated completion zone for the long. We're looking for a long. xBratAlgo gives us that confirmation from a totally different strategy, so we go long. The manager keeps us in this trade. Now we're looking for another trade opportunity on a fourth wave pullback to trade that fifth wave on the Elliott Wave indicator. So 3 different signals, 3 different trading strategies, all giving us continual trading opportunities, and the manager making sure we maximize those profits. Now, a lot of traders on this pullback here would have panicked and got out and taken their profit. These were lower than average volume. You see these blue dots underneath? Lower than average volume pullback before it goes again. And there's no need to panic. 300 tick move this is. Really big trade. Again, for sophisticated traders, these are complex trading strategies, but made very simple by visualizations on the chart with the xBratAlgo trading indicators. I'm going to put all of the links to the trading indicators down below, whether that's Harmonics, xBratAlgo, the Elliott Wave, or even the Manager. This is the TradingView version, available for lots of other versions as well, and those links will be down below.